going to take you through a couple of things that we think are important that we've learned. Because we've done 20 of these, which is about almost 300 presentations, and we've given feedback on 300 presentations. And the thing I'm noticing is that these 3 words are really important. Okay, simplicity, keeping your message simple, presenting it in a simple way, don't overcomplicate things, don't try to put too much into the presentation, you only have 5 minutes, it's very important. Saying complex things in simple ways is the mark of a good presenter. Patience, give yourself patience, don't talk too fast, don't talk too slow, but just make sure that you get your message across, you be patient with your audience. If they don't get your point, feel free to say it again. Don't get rushed, because if you're rushed, it'll look like you're rushed. And that will give the audience a certain impression. Probably not good. And then have compassion. Think about what your audience, when you actually make your slides, when you practice, whatever you do to prepare, make sure you think about, is this adding value? Am I getting a point across? The people that leave the room, are they going to learn something or know something about me or something useful? So have compassion. And the one thing we have noticed too is that a lot of people are very afraid of pitching. And fear is something that really you create yourself. And so if you create a wall between yourself and the audience, there'll be a wall. You'll be able to see it and feel it. If you think there's animals and creatures behind the wall about to eat you or kill you, you know, it's all about how you approach it. And so if you go in with your armor on and ready to kill people and knock people down, then, you know, that'll come across. So get rid of your fear, and, you know, the thing I like to do is just pretend that I love each and every one of you in the room, and I look at you like I actually love you, you know, and we can talk about it later. That helps me. And then, again, with your audience, all you've got is your mic, maybe you've got some presentation materials, you've got your colored pencil. What are you going to do in that 5-minute space of time to give them something that you think will be useful for them? If you don't want the big gorilla to eat you, give them a banana. You know, things like that. Okay, and then I think, and this is important because I have seen in the first 20 sessions, over the first 300 presentations we've had at Pitch Club, some people seem to be doing this just for their own benefit. Practice their English, their Chinese, practice their certain pitch without regard for the audience. And again, it's back to, are you going to capture their attention, or are you going to impact them, maybe even touch their heart some way? And the people who get the best feedback and the best have the best success in presentation do one or both of these things. Okay, and we've been talking about this every single time. It's very important. If your pitch does not have anything to do with your personal identity, it's going to fall flat. It's got to be about you, what you stand for as a person. Even if the topic's well removed from you, you've got to bring some sort of connection to your identity there. And then the processes you use to practice, whether you practice in the shower, while you're walking, write a script, or even if you don't do anything, or even if you just think about it, those will all come to play. And your outcome will depend on how well you do these 2 things. And we've seen that over and over and over. So, and this is, again, a common thing, but the whole point of doing Pitch Club is that you actually pitch. That you do it, you learn by doing it, you get the benefit of the feedback. You're actually, at the end, in our open session, able to talk to people about what you thought you did well, what you thought they did well or not so well. And that's where you really learn. And by doing it, your fear gets smaller, your capability gets bigger, and you just get better. Just like the compounding of money. It compounds if you're doing it regularly, building the right habits. And at the end, even if you don't do anything I just said, if you get up here and you smile, and you look happy when you're doing it, it'll take you a long way to a successful pitch. So thanks everyone.